So the man said we had to go pick up some mail up at the Charney grocery. And I'll be damned, you know. I ain't that stupid. Pick up some mail, quote, unquote. He should maybe do some air quotes when he says he's going to pick the mail up at the Charney grocery. I mean, come on. Why would you have mail delivered to the Charney grocery? It's implausible. But we get there, and we walk around to the back of the building. And there's these two lean, lanky guys. They're pretty muscular. They're like 6'3", 6'4", probably 6'5". There's two of them. And they've got a little round barbecue, and they're cooking pork. And the man says, I'll be right back. Sit there. And I was hungry. I was like, maybe one of these Charneys will throw me a piece of pork. You know, that'll be wonderful. Well, I'm sitting there patiently, and these two Charneys, they're babbling on incoherently, almost, ad nauseum. And a third Charney walks up. And the third Charney says, "Why, Cousin Charney, I could follow the fragrance of pork through any meadow and through any dale to come and find you here, frying up some delicious-looking pork. And that pork was fragrant. I followed it just like a dog would follow, like a hound would follow its core. And I come here to find you flipping some beautiful looking pieces of unidentifiable pork product. Unidentifiable pieces of swine. Oh, they look mighty fine. Well, you know they do, Cousin Charney. Well, I'll tell you what, this hog was just butchered 4 or 5 days ago. That's all that's left of it. Yeah, it's unidentifiable pork pieces. That's all they hacked it apart. Well, that's the part where they just start hacking at the joints. I don't even know what they're doing. But, Cousin Charney, when you threw that swine up there on them coals and let that fat drew down and lick back up into that swine flesh, oh, you don't have to tell me about that, Cousin Charney. Ah, Lordy, I walked through meadow and dale, up down mountain and across ford and creeks to come over here to get just a little tiny piece of that succulent swine. Oh, Cousin Charney, you see, we have a mess of fine swine here, Cousin Charlie. You invite your family, you invite all your kin, you come a running. You get everybody here. We all sit right here. We're going to eat right off the grill, right with our bare hands, Cousin Charlie. And you're more than welcome. Well, I thank you, Cousin Charlie. I'm going to go back and I'm going to get my wife and children because we ain't had a fine mess of pork like that since yesterday afternoon. So I do declare I'm going to take you up on your offer. Well, fine, Cousin Charlie. You get on back here. Get that family, get on back here. We're going to be eating swine shortly. Momentarily, Cousin Charlie. So you best hustle now. I'll try to hold off till you get back now. Oh, you do so, Cousin Charlie. Don't you disappoint me. I will not disappoint you, Cousin Charlie. You just hustle on now, though. Well, I never even got one single piece of the pork. Okay, the man comes out. He says he's got his package. He grabs a hold of me. This pork did smell fragrant. It was just, whatever, unidentifiable pieces of a freshly butchered pig. It was, I couldn't have one bone. I couldn't get one fatty morsel. God bless. Into the car we went, and on we went. It was crazy, but, it was interesting. And that pork, that fragrance, that charred pork fragrance filled their whole lawn. It was an olfactory beauty. It was an olfactory, parasitical beauty. And because dogs have such powerful noses, believe me, I can smell it in my dog remembrance right now.